Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we are listening to the new, I'm sure you can guess it, Tame Impala album. A little bit late, but that's okay. I was there the day of the album release at his pop-up secret little set that he did, which was cool. I'll put a picture here, or a couple pictures here. So yeah, new record, obviously, as you know, as you've heard, as you've been around me, you know that it's been a very long time, almost 6 years since he's put out his own project. So obviously I've heard it because we're not doing this the day of release. It's been about a week now. So yeah, I'll try as hard as I can to reserve my, many listens in thoughts until you've heard it.
Okay.
Until you've heard the songs. I don't want to taint your opinion in any way.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I know you like him also, just from what I've showed you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's not too much else to say. The only song you heard was the one that I showed you. Well, probably quite a while back now, or maybe about a month ago. I showed you the Dracula song.
Yeah.
So there was a couple other singles, but I didn't show them to you on the channel. So this will be a pretty much fully new listen for you.
Okay.
And it's been nice seeing him do, just being in the public a lot more the past month or so. A lot of, promotion and talking about the album and podcasts. And but yeah, I think I'll divulge more as we go, because he's definitely said a lot about, the sound of the album and what he's been up to. And, so I'll let you in as we go along. But yeah, the first track of Deadbeat of the new Tame Impala album is called My Old Ways. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We post new videos every week. If you want to see, we've reacted to all the other Tame Impala albums on the channel. Those will be on the channel if you want to look at them. I'm sure I'll link one here too at the end of the video. If you want to see this early and uncut, we post them first on our Patreon, which is also linked below, and it helps support us with some bonus content. And yeah, that's it. Track 1 is called My Old Ways.
To my old ways again. Back into my old ways again. Back into my old ways again. Thought I would never go back, but just this once. A little present for holding out so long. I know why I said never again. Temptation feels like it never ends. I'm sliding, only noticing now and then. Back into my old ways again. Back into my old ways again. Back into my old ways. I know what's coming, so shocking. Always fucking up to something. Ego strumming, should be stopping. Ego's nothing. I know what's coming, so shocking. Always fucking up to something. into my old ways again. Back into my old ways again.
Thoughts? Pass it to you.
Good beat.
Yeah.
I like the very beginning. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that. Like just a cappella, straight sounded up like he was in his living room, far
Yeah.
away sound, and
Sound like off an iPhone.
yeah, to have it go from playing the piano with that beat to then hear it amplified, with the bass, and that was pretty cool. Like you can hear its origins, and how someone would get the notes and then develop it into what feels like a real DJ tune.
Yeah.
It has this very radio, like an avant-garde station or something like that,
Definitely at the core of this album, and as kind of makes sense to follow, a lot of things he's been doing recently is DJ related. It's kind of the natural progression of where his music was headed, in my opinion, at least for this record, because a lot of things leading up to this, like there was an album with Justice, an album that he was involved in with Justice, who are people who make house music, electronic music, that he was heavily involved in. He won his first Grammy with a song that he did with them last year. So he's kind of been like floating to that space. And like I didn't want to say before, but a lot of the interviews and things is that, that's kind of been his space the past few years, was clubs and DJing and electronic music and doing little DJ sets. So I think you can hear a lot of that infused into this album.
Yeah.
Those
I mean, especially in
club
this
beats.
track, I could imagine, what it must have been like at the pop-up. Like I would expect to
so
hear
there's-
something like this. If
I'll
he was
tell you
just
when they
standing
come,
there.
but there's like 2 or 3 songs from this album that he played at the show. And obviously I went the day the album came out, so I'd only listened to those songs maybe once or twice before I'd gotten to that event. But just hearing them live made me be like, oh shit. And in that environment, like we talk about it a lot, like, oh, what is he going for? What's the artist going for with the feel? So it's cool that I got to like experience firsthand, like, oh, this is how that music's meant to be, on these like 12-foot speakers that they had and just everyone dancing. Like, but I loved it when I first heard it, and I think it really fits the intro to the album the more you hear it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the first track. Track 2 is called No Reply.
I apologize for the no reply. Wish I could describe what goes on inside. I get these butterflies and they make me tired. I was so uptight and preoccupied. Was I impolite? Was that joke alright? I just want to seem like a normal guy. You know how it's like. Try to see my side. You're a cinephile. I watch Family Guy on a Friday night off a rogue website when I should be out with some friends of mine, running reckless wild in the streets at night, singing love or life with our arms out wide. Oh no,
Great piano.
Yeah.
First one and this one, I like that you're hearing the guts of it, like maybe the start of it, or whatever notes are being bouncing around in his head. Like fleshing it out on the piano and hearing it in a different tempo. His voice on that track was everywhere. Started really low, then it picked up, and then background sounds, then the high pitch, that you're used to.
Yeah. It's
Very dance floor.
Yeah. I mean, especially just
the
that
whole
super and not a good amount of production on here. I feel like isn't that like polished pop dance. It's very grungy.
Just the beat.
Hard hitting drums. Track 3. So this is the only track you've heard.
Vampire.
Yeah, this is Dracula.
Oh, Dracula.
So you've heard it, but let's see if your thoughts change in the.
Oh, the Michael Jackson tune.
I still love this song. Also played this one live. It was a lot of fun.
The morning light is turning blue, the feeling is bizarre. The night is almost over, I still don't know where you are. The shadows they keep me pretty like a movie star. Daylight makes me feel like Dracula. In the end, I hope it's you and me. In the darkness, I would never leave you. Never see me in the light of day. It's far too late. The time has come. I'm on the verge of caving in. I run back to the dark. Now I'm Mr. Charisma, fucking Pablo Escobar. 'Cause I dream about you in my sleep. Could you ever love someone like me? Like me? Oh, in the end, I hope it's you and me. In the darkness, I would never leave me. But I saw this moment coming from afar. Now here we are. So run from the sun like Dracula. Run from the sun like Dracula. Run from the sun like Dracula. Is evidence spectacular.
Still don't like it, huh? I mean, it's definitely the
different-
most pop,
Yeah, that's what
For
it is.
sure.
It's like
mainstream
for the-
sounding.
compared to the first two. Sure, it sounds
100%.
like an attempt to. Not. It feels watered down. It feels like watered down creatively to come up with something that feels very thriller like.
Yeah, it's and I know it's the highest charting. I know, like I think it's like his highest charting single that he's ever put out.
Really?
Which again makes sense in terms of the general public if you've never heard it, just being a catchy,
Right.
pop charter.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the most. Yeah, it's
I mean,
streamlined.
it's seasonal, season appropriate.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's now.
The album coming out in October.
Yeah, but if I was listening to it in January,
The next track is called Loser. This was the second single that was released from the album, but you haven't heard it yet.
okay.
I think this one might be your speed a little more.
I had to tell ya, it's now or never. So much for closure, I lost composure. That's how my life is. You couldn't write this. I'm a loser.
Great groove.
Love that. It's probably my favorite of the singles.
I mean,
he put
that's good.
I mean, that's just like, to me, that felt the most like, oh yeah, like, because I remember he put out the first single and then this one. I was like, oh, like this is what I know and love of Kevin. And his music.
This is like
all those falsettos and guitar grooves and drums.
Agree. This is like classic. You can't hear this and not know it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very unique to him, but yet still getting creative with those hooks and the beats.
Yeah, and I think it's just such a fascinating song. Like the album being Deadbeat, and then having one of the lead singles be called Loser. And then, a lot of defeated lyrics, Do you want to tear my heart out? I'm a tragedy. I leave alone. Dark streets I roam. Yeah, definitely a different vibe than what this music he usually makes.
Yeah,
But still, those catchy little bass riffs and
very,
falsettos and melodies and
great groove. Though.
I mean, when he can get you in that little pocket there of just kind of have you float away
just
a little
float
bit
with it. Yeah, right away. Definitely.
The next track is called Oblivion. Super floaty, this one, like to the max.
I really like that one.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
I mean, if there's ever a song of what you, I mean, it's been a very long time since I've been to a club, but that's one you want. Right when things are heating up, because you're just,
that's just total zone out.
Just let it go.
Float.
Let it go.
And I gotta say, I mean, I've listened to this so much, but listening on the studio monitor headphones, I'm picking up so much more. Just tiny little background vocals or
timing of the punch is so sharp. The beat is like,
yeah, and that's like a drum style that he hasn't used before ever in his music. It's a very like Latin dance drum.
It's very salsa. Yeah, but it hits.
Yeah,
it really like. I mean, it's pronounced how hard the.
Yeah, but then to put his super spacey,
the Oblivion part is just
just to
very,
pull you away.
Yeah, I mean it's chill and groovy, like for dancing, 100%.
Yeah, Not My World is the next track. I'd say these next 3 tracks have really, really, really stuck with me a lot over this past week and all my listens, and have just continued to grow more and more. I really think that
And
these
it's
next
the heart of
few-
the album
Yeah,
now.
I think these next 3 are some of the best tracks
Okay.
he's made. And I can't even say he's made in a long time because he hasn't made anything in a long time. But
Which one of these was played?
this is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that was played live. He did Dracula, this, and another one that I'll tell you when we get to it. Play this at the listen party.
Down the street, I'm floating. Always go a long way. Give the day some meaning. From my window, it looks perfect from a distance. Oh, I want to be there. Need to get away as soon as I am. Oh, I can't stand. It's not my world.
Yeah, you would either want to be his neighbor or not want to be his neighbor while he's working that
Oh,
one
man.
out, because I mean, if that's coming out of 10-foot speakers, I mean, it would just
Rich.
take your chest away.
Just so rich.
Not My World is a good title because for me, right there, like I don't have enough experience with this. It's listenable. You know, it definitely seems like club stuff still. Still has a little bit of that Thriller feel.
Yeah, right at the end, yeah.
But the boom, boom is so menacing. The synth part of, you know, the way he's driving these beats is full throttle.
So the next track, these next 2 are really, really have my heart. 2 of my favorites for sure. Next track is called Piece of Heaven.
This room is a shambles, but I think it's fine. To you it's untidy, maybe. To me it's divine.
That's what I should say to Mom when she wants me to clean up. To you, it's untidy.
It's a small piece of heaven. I find myself in forever and ever, or never again. Now there is a whole world going on out there.
Okay, definitely about his wife, because I never realized that that little vocal part really seals the deal. Or her speaking, I never realized what she was saying.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was right on my first instinct.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that if I was like, dreaming of like Katy Perry or something, and I can't believe him.
What? Where did Katy Perry come
I
from?
don't know. Everybody's got their thing.
What the fuck?
I've got a list,
Oh god.
and I'll give it that for what it is. Like just a break there
Yeah.
of something sweet, and you may think this room's untidy. I think it's great, but I'm just happy to be here.
But it's interesting the juxtaposition of a lot of these tracks, like very, very different in styles. A lot of them, like some pop ones, some softer ones, some club ones.
Definitely.
But definitely showing his range as just a musician that's doing it all himself too, which is not
That it is.
forgotten.
That it is. Yeah. That it is.
This is the next track's probably my favorite, at least as of the current cycle of listening that I'm in. Cannot get enough of this one. One of my favorites, probably one of my favorite songs that he's made ever.
No pressure.
Yeah. The next track is called Obsolete.
Why don't we just jump to the end and think, I loved it, Mike.
Talk is cheap, but the words cut deep. Promises get old, they get hard to keep. Tell me please, 'cause I'm losing sleep. Do you want my love? Is it obsolete? Always was so easy hanging out, but it sure doesn't feel like that now.
Just wait. Okay.
Tell it to me straight, don't tell me lies. Believe when I say I'll be alright. 'Cause I'm already talking like it's done. Saying things like at least we had some fun. And things like I guess we met too young. Words cut deep, promises get old, they get hard to keep. Just tell me what is up, tell me what is up. I've almost had enough, you're playing with my love. Just tell me what is up, yes really what the fuck. I may not be your man, but I would understand, I would understand. I may not be your man, but I would understand.
You know who I'd like to hear feature on that? Who it felt very much like?
Who?
The Weeknd.
Really?
Yeah.
Think about that. I could
Yeah.
hear that.
Just let that.
Damn it, please, walk with me.
I mean, if I was him and I heard this, I'd be like,
Oh, it's so
I mean,
good,
that
though.
is-
I
that
mean,
is
to me,
right.
that's just vintage.
up his alley.
That's just vintage Kevin right there. That's vintage Tame.
Especially because of the end too, the way he started
with the
coming
riff.
in with all
Yeah.
the crazy sounds. But the bass guitar on that,
Wicked. So fucking good.
Through the whole thing, man.
It's so good.
I mean, I would love to hear that isolated on this.
Oh yeah, he posted a video of him playing that riff like just on the bass by himself. The and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, but I love the whole thing. I mean, I think the lyrics are great. I mean, pretty much all of Currents, which is like my favorite album of all time, was basically a big breakup album. So
it feels like that.
I think
it feels like from that time.
And you know the lyrics relating, right? All the love fading away, and but just that melody and that groove is just
for sure.
Oh, it's fucking killer.
Yeah.
And then we go to the 8-minute long
what
song called "Ethereal Connection" coming up.
I mean, that's what, it really punch.
Yeah.
Right? It's like an explosion.
Like a video game explosion.
Ooh. I know the owner of this club. I think some guys were playing this as they would cut me off on the turnpike tonight. Little fucking Mazdas. Why is there always two?
Because they race each other, that's why.
I mean, if this doesn't get your pulse going, right?
Yeah. This is just full blown.
Oh yeah. Everybody out there.
Sunglasses. You ever see that video of the little kid in the club? He's going like this. You know that one?
Don't believe in magic, all the harder that I try. You and I have something that I never can describe. Take a
Oh man, so much subtle production in the headphones. I haven't paused it yet, but I've never noticed that little descending. Never heard that until on these headphones. Yeah.
Don't you know that I'll stand by your side
So cool.
till the end of time.
Can you imagine what his studio sounded like?
I mean, that's what I'm telling you. Like,
figuring all this out.
it better be soundproof. 'Cause strobe time. ADD dream here, right here. I'm telling you, I got everything going.
Big bill, big bill.
God damn. I wish I could still move. I need fucking one of those paddle machines. Man,
Pretty epic track.
I think he had this. I think they made him stop it at 8 minutes because, wowee. Great track.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I gotta say that it might surprise you, but that one took the longest for me. That one was really hard for me to get into.
Well, you know me. It's just, I mean, I'm
Just the pure
yeah. I anything with
layer of sound and
yeah,
repetition.
yeah. I that's all I need.
But I mean,
But how he
for
how he's still able to just glide and even slow it down
come in
a
and
piece. It's like
give you that melody.
it's like normally you'd say no, don't do that. That's you're ruining it.
But it's kind of like he's peeking through the clouds, and then you just get
boom,
drop back in.
boom, boom. Wow, just
But really, it almost seems like I think my first handful of times listening was a lot in the car. And to me, it just seemed like repetitive banging club music. But really in the headphones, you pick up
it's pure.
so much detail in that production and just subtle, little fills and instrumentation and transition.
Which I think you would get in a club experience. You would, they could amplify all the little
but
things.
the cool thing also is that on the other hand of that, you could also just be in a club and not be paying attention to that stuff and just be driving to that.
True.
You still just get that hard hitting.
But I get it. I think maybe if I wasn't sitting here like this and listening, it might be like just
club music,
staticky or something, like almost
just
like
banging.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool that he can.
Oh my god.
It's kind of both.
I mean,
depending on what setting you're in, how you take that song in. The next track, which is probably the one I've had the toughest time wrapping my head around, even all these listens in, is called "See You on Monday."
And it happens at every turn I'm at. Somewhat steady, but please don't call me that. And it happens at every turn I'm at. Something beckoning me, and I turn back, turn back. Yes, I do turn back.
speaking of John Lennon, man,
There's no telling.
Probably that's what I was feeling. I
that's
think.
what it feels like.
Yeah.
I'd
Dun,
love
dun,
to
dun, dun,
turn
dun,
you
dun, dun, dun.
on.
Very stripped.
Wow. And there's a bit of a disconnect between the sound and the
Yeah, very
singing.
punchy synths, but
Yeah, like
Your love.
yeah, it's like that's sharp,
Yeah.
sharp stuff,
Your
like glass, but he's not.
Your
Okay, so we know he likes the Beatles.
of course. Do you remember in his first couple
In the
albums?
Bed.
Those
He
very
He
had almost direct
I mean,
homages to Beatles songs.
this one feels like that, especially with the way he does the on. But it almost feels like, when you do that row, row, row your boat, and then the next person does it, and it feels like you're trying to jump in there at some point while it's spinning on the ride, and I don't know where to jump on. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
Like the music is so that those keys are like bung, 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 but he's trying to. Yeah,
It's a strange track.
yeah, it is. It is. It is.
But again, I do feel like, you know, I feel like a lot of this is like, it's even on my first listen, I was just like, I feel like this is gonna take some time to like, you know, go back and kind of let it. I mean, that one's like
the lyrics on that and the singing, I like.
very good. And
I feel like
the vocal layering at the end is really cool. How he kind of layers the three lines.
It's really
into each other.
Bealesque. But if you know, again, it's not what you want, right? It's what he likes. But I would like to hear some, you know, the music match the melody there.
Yeah, like a softer piano.
Yeah,
behind
it feels like it's
keys are
missing
boom, boom,
nice
boom.
music, right? That's what it feels like.
Yeah. So this next one is one of the other ones that he played live that day when I saw him, and this was one that I was really like, oh shit, is this that track at the end of the album? And just fucking awesome live, just such a good time, and has single-handedly made me.
You were lucky.
Oh yeah, made me love this song way more. Yeah, I think this is a really good groove here. This is called Afterthought.
Rick James in the house. She's a very kinky girl.
I'm a bit crazy, senses betray me. Are you parading all your lovers to bait me? You only call me to drive you to safety, but you never stay. Must be so easy to play me. I can be emotional. If you need me to tell me, what do I say to turn this around? 99 days, you think I know how? I can be emotional. If you need me to tell me, what do I say to turn this around? I beg you don't make me say it out loud. No matter what I do, I'm an afterthought to you. I'm an afterthought to you. Tell me, what do I say to turn this around? 99 days, you think it by now. I can be emotional. If you need me to, I'm an afterthought to you.
I mean, I like it.
Banger.
I like the pulse of it. You know,
Just a banger.
in the days of vinyl, before they figured out how to put everything, you know, so close on one side, this would be a good one side, two side. All the, you know,
Oh yeah. All the
because
slower
yeah,
tracks and then those dance tracks.
and because it's like, I think maybe that's what's confusing fans is I guess you have the two sides, right? Those that like that stuff and those that don't. So you could have, wow, I really like the A side and I really like the B side, but he's throwing them into the pot
all
together purposely.
And it's the most I've ever seen like different opinions, even like within my friend group. People's favorite tracks are so vastly different. Like,
Wow.
you know, depending on what, like Ethereal Connection, that's Mike's favorite by far, but he loves house music and techno. So the final track, another 7-minute track.
Ooh.
And this was the first single that was released, which I also find just so fucking out of the box that the first single he released is the closing track to his album, which is so rare. I don't think almost any artist would put out a single that's the closing track of the record.
I don't think it's
very,
been
very
done.
rarely. Yeah. It's the final track, End of Summer.
There's some backward stuff going on there. those pops are.
Everybody knows how I feel about you, so you can act surprised if you need to. And I am still your friend if you think it's worth it. It just means that I'll see you when I see you. I just hope it's
Those stick parts sound like
The snares, they're like
where yeah. What's he deciding when to put those in? Because they just, it's like giving the kid the stick and say, go hit that whenever you want.
Till the end of summer, and I ran out of time.
Even the it feels like you could do it with a scrub brush.
yeah, it's got like this weird.
It's not
little
just your
reverb on it.
normal. Yeah, it's really emphasized.
Yeah.
like a sweep.
Yeah.
How he does that.
This is definitely a little vocal that he stretched out. Hey,
Just
that's the same
sonic,
guy that made this. What a difference, huh?
sonic attack. Yeah, I you know, if for nothing else, and you're not experienced with dance or whatever you call it now, house, trap, I don't know, but
I think it's more techno.
yeah, it's like techno light
Because of him.
because of his softness
Yeah,
of his vocals.
He even said in that one of the interviews he did, he's like, I was so into making these techno beats and this house music and dance music, but then he's like, over time I was just like, making these loops, but then I was like, oh, I miss like chords and
Really?
and melody. So then that's kind of how he got into making the new Tame Impala album. Excuse my voice crack. Was because he still wanted to add his own little,
cool.
like that, like the little vocal melodies and
Yeah,
keys and stuff. to
I mean,
the music.
I'll say it's a tale of two albums within one. Definitely letting his hair down
for sure.
with the techno.
And then some more
The others,
personal.
yeah. And of those, I'd say probably two of them didn't grab me. But the techno ones are, I think they're bangers. But I don't know. Because I'm not on either side of the fandom, so it's an interesting project. I enjoyed listening to it.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of mixed.
I'd say maybe if he backs it up, I guess you said he is touring, right? So probably there's going to be a lot of this and some of his old stuff, right? I think.
Yeah.
But I'd say if he follows up with something, if there's another project in the works, or he follows up, like not another 6 years, but in a couple years,
Fully agree.
I've
heard other people say that too. Like, for what it is, I think a lot of people are like in the same stance. Like, they accept it for what it is, and there's some tracks that they love. But
yeah,
I think it would be a tough pill to swallow to be like, well, now we're gonna wait another 5 to 6 years to.
Like it'd
be nice
to be surprised again with
it'd be nice if he could find, again, impossible to put a timeline on anyone, right? For just art.
Right.
But like, it'd be kind of nice if it was like, hey, this is just
what else you got?
This is just a sound that I was kind of interested in trying out.
Yeah.
But now maybe, and I'm not even saying, or I don't think you are either, like go back to what you were doing before, but just move on to the
growth.
next.
Yeah, right. What's your sound?
Where do we go from here?
You have your undeniable.
I mean, his voice
sound
and melodies right there, and even the bass lines in this album.
Wherever I hear it, I'm going to know that's who I'm hearing.
Yeah.
If you twist and play it here and there, it just means he's not boxing himself in, which like you said, you can't fault an artist for that.
So yeah, if you guys enjoy it, like I said, consider subscribing. I'll put a video here. God, my voice is messed up. I didn't drink enough water. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm almost at the end. I can push through. We'll put another reaction here to a Tame album. If you enjoy, consider hitting the like button. That helps us a lot. Leaving a comment. Like I said, I know there's been a lot of discourse. I'm curious what our viewers think of it. Yeah, I mean,
probably
I've seen it
gonna
all.
Be a 50-50.
Yeah, I've seen it all. I've seen hate. I've seen love.
Yeah.
I've seen in between. But yeah, I think I'm more leaning towards the love side, but definitely nowhere near how I feel about his other albums. But like I said, that's not like a crusher to me. It's not like, oh, how could you? It's like,
right.
I'm just taking it, like you say, always just take it. I always just take the music for what it is. Take the art for what it is.
Exactly.
Doesn't have to be. I also think, I mean, I'm not going to go off because we're at the end, but I think there's definitely a thing that happens in recent times of like, it either has to be the most amazing masterpiece or the worst piece of shit. And people kind of just want to pick one of the two without being like, well, no.
You like that?
Even with the Taylor album, right? We were both like, some fantastic songs.
I know.
Some songs we didn't like.
I know.
You don't have to be on the I hate everything and I love everything. You could be in between.
Yeah, I mean, they're not imperfect.
No,
I mean,
they're just people.
Yeah, just
doing stuff.
I mean, how many these people that churn out these novels, like constantly.
Oh man,
crime stories. I mean, think about all the work it's got to go into it to come up with an idea or a plot. Same thing goes for an album, right? And sometimes you hit, it's a swing and miss. So
yeah. But for what it is, I really love it. And I do think, I mean, like, I know you loved a lot of the more hard-hitting.
Yeah, they're just, it's a nice, just don't think too hard,
And I could tell that he has a vision, and I can't wait to see what that translates to a full live production, which will be next week. It would be his first shows for this record. Because, I saw him DJing it, right? Which is easy to just let the speakers... But when he's up there, it's a full production, full band.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what that environment's going to look like,
Yeah.
Because I could tell he has that vision for these songs.
Like you're going to sit in a strobe theater or...
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you want to watch this early and then cut, you can check that out on the Patreon. If you're here, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week with a new album and new video.
Peace.